Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is the Aquarius, and I'm here with another pick a card reading of what is coming to you in the next 3 months. What inspired this reading was actually my cousin. She asked me to give her a reading of like what was coming to her soon because she was feeling down and stuff. So I feel like it's going to be really exciting, really hopeful. This is going to be something to just look forward to and what's coming up. So if you've never seen a pick a card reading before, basically this is pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. So you can pause the video if you need to, but just take a few seconds to look at each deck and see which one you're most energetically drawn to. Some people also like close their eyes and take a few deep breaths, but it's totally up to you. So like I said, pause the video if you need to. One quick reminder though, this is a general reading, so what you choose isn't going to, like, everything I say isn't going to relate to you, so just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you do watch my video and you want a private reading or to ask about something specific, I do offer personal readings, and that information will be in the description box below. But now we're going to get started with pile number 1. Oh my gosh. The stone ran away. Okay. That is so weird. Why does that keep happening? Okay. So yes, this is pile number 1, and you guys have the Shiva Lingam stone. From what I remember about this, it heightens your connection to spirituality and can help open up your third eye. So if you need any, like if you feel like you need that, you can pick up some Shiva Lingam. I forgot to mention that I'm using the Fountain Tarot deck and the Animal Spirit Oracle card deck. But I'm going to start with the Fountain Tarot first. So let's see what we have. We have the Queen of Coins in reverse, the Fountain card in reverse, the Hierophant, and then at the bottom of the deck we have the Devil card. Yeah, this was just the card that was at the bottom of the deck after I dealt these 3. I just felt drawn to also include that card. And then I'll turn this over to you. I think this is the Deer card in reverse, but I'll get to that in a second. So what's coming to you in the next 3 months? With the Hierophant here, I feel like I see a few things. So I feel like you are gonna get more spiritual guidance, whether that's from your spirit guides, or your own personal. You're gonna get like deeper into spirituality yourself, or if someone you're gonna meet someone who's gonna be there to teach you. But I do see you like getting deeper into spirituality, or you're going to becoming a spiritual teacher yourself. You might also be a light worker, so someone who works with different divination, so who works with tarot or astrology, or just or is a psychic, or just your intuition in general to help people. I see that too. With the Fountain card in reverse, so this Fountain card is a specific card for the Fountain Tarot deck. Basically, with it being in the upright, is basically means that like you're connected and you're calm and you're peaceful. You're all knowing, and you know that like you're just like riding out the wave of life. Like you're just sitting and being and letting life flow through you. With it being in reverse, I see that like you might be going through some challenges, whether that's in the physical or the spiritual realm. But with the Hierophant here, like, it's definitely going to get better as you get deeper into spirituality, or into your, or start working that light work path. That might just be it. Um, with the Queen of Coins here, you may be dealing with some money struggles, or just a struggle in with stability and security in general. I feel like you've been wanting to start a lot of projects, um, new business ventures. You've been Maybe you've been wanting to, for some reason I'm thinking you've been wanting to move and like buy a house, and you've been feeling really stuck on that, and you might be feeling really frustrated. um but in like, that's how you feel now, and that's slowly going to deteriorate in the next 3 months. So at the bottom of the deck, when I was shuffling, you had the Devil card. So that just means, like, the overall meaning for the reading is that you've been dealing with a lot of obstacles and struggles. Um, the devil, and like, it's a part of the major arcana as well, and it relates to the astrological sign Capricorn. You might be a Capricorn. You There might be a Capricorn who's been causing all these a lot of the struggles that you've been dealing with. But what I see is, like, the challenges you're going through, you're meant to go through, so you can come out on the other end as the Hierophant, as someone who has a lot of spiritual knowledge, and that can be a spiritual teacher for others. So I feel drawn to tell some of you that like, you are going through a lot of things right now, but it all has a deeper meaning, a deeper purpose. It's so you can get out on the other side, and and learn and grow and teach other people. Um, yeah, I feel especially drawn to this deck. Usually I'll shuffle each deck, and then I'll be like, okay, like, which one has a message for me, and this one was it. And I definitely relate to this a lot. Whew, yeah. So, with the Animal Spirits card, we have the Deer in reverse, and um, I can just show, like, the artwork. It's really pretty. It kind of looks like a cow, but it is a deer. It looks like a moon. There's a moon there. So yeah, definitely relates to, like, a heightened intuition. But let's see what it says. So, it says instinctual energy, independence, regeneration. And then there's just like two paragraphs about what else the card means. So I'll just read that. Graceful, swift, and elusive. The deer has symbolized the powers in nature that are not easily subdued. A deer's antlers, which are shed and regrown each year, are specifically associated with regeneration and renewal. A swift deer with golden antlers was sacred to the Greek goddess Artemis, whose realm was the wilderness and instinctual, untamed things. A deer is also a symbol that summons individuals to a calling or journey. It has frequently appeared in legends and myths as a creature which lures a hunter or knight into the wilderness. In the legend of King Arthur, a deer leads Sir Gawain into the wood to begin his adventures. Okay, that's literally perfect. I feel like that's exact. I mean, basically what I was saying, that, like, you are going through a renewal, and you might not be realizing that, because there's just so many, like, negative things or challenges that are going on right now. So advice that I can give to pile number one is, honestly, just, like, get into meditation or mindfulness. But whenever you're feeling overwhelmed, just, like, stop, take a breather, do some deep breaths, and kind of see how, like, what lessons you can learn from your challenges, instead of like, oh, this is challenging, this is hard. Like, try to think bigger and think, like, okay, what can I learn out of this? what is this teaching me? Where is this trying to push me? What do I need to change? Stuff like that. Because I mean, as I say to everyone, like, everyone is going to be okay. You guys are going to be fine. You guys are going to come out of this. All this money trouble is going to be gone. You're going to be able to, like, find some peace within your life and be able to work through these different ups and downs and these different challenges since you've been through them already. So basically, to sum it all up, in the next 3 months, I see you guys working through your challenges and getting to a new place in your spirituality. You might be going through a new spiritual awakening, like a deeper spiritual awakening in the next 3 months. Because like this, yeah, there is the renewal and the regeneration here. Another piece of advice, since the deer talked about instinctual energy, like I said, there was the moon here. That just means like getting in touch more with your intuition. Start listening more, and things should clear up just fine. So, if you resonated with this reading, please like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. I like to know when you guys resonate with my readings. And like I said, if you need a personal reading, that information is in the description box below. So thank you for watching. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Okay, so now we're moving on to pile number 2. Pile number 2, you guys chose the pile with the honey calcite. I got this because it was so pretty. This can help with feeling strong, improving your confidence, and also, why am I losing the word? What's the word? Not aggressiveness, not assertiveness, ambition. Yeah, like working hard. I couldn't think of the word. I'm sorry. Okay, you guys actually have a lot of cards. Okay, let's see what is coming to you guys in the next 3 months. Okay. Okay. Alright. So, this was the card that was at the bottom of the deck. You have the Judgment card in reverse. So the overall energy for the reading is that I feel like you feel like you've been treated unfairly. You feel like you feel like your life is unfair right now. But I think like unfair, and you feel like why am I going through all this stuff? Like, I'm a good person, I shouldn't be going through this. But I feel like in the next 3 months, you're going to, I mean, I'll explain in this reading, but I feel like you're going to come out of this and you're going to receive your due diligence. So I'll explain. So we have the King of Cups. This talks about, this is a general reading, so I'm going to have a few things for a few different people. Starting with the King of Cups, I feel like you might have a better relationship with like your father or a father figure. If you've been having challenges with someone that is a father figure to you, they'll get better in the next 3 months. I also feel like you guys are going to be more in tune with your emotions. Maybe you're someone who blocks out your emotions, or you feel like you have too many emotions, but I feel like they're going to be more balanced and calm. Because when we look at the King of Cups here, like he's sitting, and there's all these waves, there's all this water, but he's just sitting with his leg crossed, and his cup might be a cup of tea or something, but he's relaxed and he's chilling. And that is going to be you guys with all your emotions and everything that's going on. You could possibly be in a new relationship. I do see that for some of you. There's also the Six of Swords here. And I like this card a lot because this card talks about new beginnings, going from rough waters to calmer waters. And in this boat, there's two people. So there's a man and there's a woman right in front of him. It might be hard to see. I don't think it's gonna focus, but they're like rowing away together to like a distant island. So yeah, I definitely could. There's definitely a possibility of new relationships for you guys. If you've been hoping for that, if you've been praying and trying to manifest that. So there's also the Ace of Wands in reverse here. So I feel like there's gonna be a big push to start new projects and to start whatever those passions, those dreams, those those big goals that you've been trying to reach for so long, and maybe you felt for certain reasons you feel like you couldn't get to them. In 3 months you're going to be forced to get to them because for some reason there's some resistance towards them. And you also have the Ten of Wands here, and the Ten of Wands talks about just like gathering all your tools and materials and getting your stuff together, getting everything in line, so you can reach your highest fulfillment and your highest success. I definitely see that for you in the next 3 months. So new projects, you're gonna be working. Yeah, I see you guys just working really hard, getting a better manage on your emotions, and you guys are gonna have new beginnings, whether that's in love or in career. But I do see both. Like I said, this won't resonate for everyone, so let's get into this oracle card deck. So we have the monkey. Here's a picture of it. So it's just a monkey with the moon in the background, and there's some description, so I'm just going to read it. So the monkey, we have three symbolism words. We have agility, courage, and spirit. The monkey is an ancient deity worshipped by Middle Eastern peoples. In the Hindu, who I think it's Ramayana. Yeah, in the Hindu Ramayana, a monkey hero named Hanuman helps rescue Sita, the god Vishnu's queen, who had been abducted by a demon. Hanuman was made invincible by Brahma, the grandfather and creator, and possesses the skill and agility to leap across the heavens. He leads a monkey army against the demon and rescues Sita, for which he is granted everlasting life. This painting of a monkey recalls the power of Hanuman and his domination over the heavens. That's a really powerful message. This is what I feel like this means for you guys. I feel like you guys have the power to kind of rescue yourselves because you feel like you have this judgment in reverse. You feel like you're not getting your due diligence. Oh my God, I could not say that. I've been having trouble with all my words today. Yeah, you felt like you're not getting it, but you have control over this. You can start working right now to get your emotions in order. You can start working right now to get this Ten of Wands, to start creating these new ventures and these new businesses. You can start working right now to get to the Six of Wands, to start rowing over to smoother waters. You guys just have to have the courage and the spirit, and you just don't see that. So I feel like that, yeah, that is the message for you guys. um and this, yeah, you might want to pick up some honey calcite because there's the word courage here, and I associate courage and confidence. So if you need a confidence boost, if you feel like you can't do this, if you feel like you can't work hard, you can pick up some honey calcite and start meditating with it, and I feel like that'll help you guys out a lot. So that is all I have for card number 2. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below if you resonated with this video, and if you would like a personal reading, the information is in the description box below. Thank you so much. Now we're going to move on to pile number 3. Pile number 3, you guys have you guys picked the card with this piece of angelite. Um, Quick story, I actually bought this angelite specifically for my grandma who passed away about almost 2 years ago. This can help you connect to this helps with your throat chakra to balance out your throat chakra. Um, so it talks about communication and expression, but specifically with angelite, it helps you connect to your angels and your spirit guides and to receive their messages. So if you've been feeling like you need that, you can definitely go pick up some angelite. But let's get into your cards. You guys also had a few more cards than others, but let's see. We have the Page of Swords in reverse, the Two of Cups in reverse, Five of Wands in reverse. Oh gosh, what is going on, you guys? At the bottom of the deck, when I shuffled, you had the Knight of Wands. And for your Animal Spirits Oracle deck, you have the Elephant, and I'll get to that after the tarot cards. So let me just take a second to channel the energy here. You guys had a lot of cards in reverse, so I feel like there's a lot of resistance and a lot of maybe angst going on here. So with the Page of Swords, I feel like you guys might be okay, wait, this is for the next 3 months. So whenever I do a reading and most of the cards are in reverse, I can tell like this person is, whoever this reading is for, is going through a lot right now and for some reason can't see a way out sometimes. But I take reversals instead of bad. I don't okay, well, some people look at reversals as like bad, and I don't see reverse cards as good or bad. I see whatever card comes up is either a sign to a blessing is coming or a sign of a lesson. So I feel like you guys are just gonna have a lot of lessons in the next 3 months. What they're gonna be related to is like, I feel like you're going to be confused about something. Like there might be a decision that you have to make. You might have just like a lot of ideas going on in your head about different topics and a lot of different things, and all your thoughts are just getting muddled and confused, and you can't focus on just one thing and get anything done. So I don't know what that's about, but I feel like that's something you're going to have to start managing in the next 3 months. With the Two of Cups in reverse, this talks about a separation. You guys might be going through a breakup. You might be going through a breakup. You might be experiencing some emotional loss. Whether that is romantic or a friend or platonic or family. I see that. The Five of Wands in reverse. This talks about, so the Five of Wands in the upright talks about a lot of challenges and starting like projects or passions or challenges and just like achieving and working hard. And I feel like while you may be like confused and have no clue what you're doing and going through this emotional loss, I feel like your career or school, like that part of your life, is going to be really successful. Yeah, I see that. And also with the elephant here, elephant represents wisdom. There's these like keywords on here, and wisdom is right there. So I definitely do see that. I feel like I don't want to say your life's gonna fall apart, but like other parts of your life are gonna be really challenging. But in the next 3 months, you can definitely count on school or work being like going really well for you. And then you have the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck for this reading, and that talks about someone who's like moving and running to get like their highest potential. So I feel like what might be happening is this page of swords in reverse, this confusion and not knowing what to do might come from the shakeup of losing of this emotional connection being lost. But I feel like that's gonna that was meant to happen, because everything happens for a reason. That was meant to happen, so you could start looking at like your goals and what you want to do and what you want to achieve, and start building, um really building a life for yourself. Yeah, like start building the life you want. I also associate the wands with manifesting. So that could be it. You might have a lot of different manifestations that are going to come to you in the next 3 months, although that emotional connection is weary. So that's good. I would also suggest that you start manifesting now, that you start looking up different type of ways to manifest. So, first things that come to my head are like visualization, meditation through. I said meditation through. I meant manifestation through meditation. I keep messing up my words today. What else I was gonna say? Oh, journaling, like writing things in the present tense, like they already happened. That goes really well for me. So I feel like definitely start manifesting now, because yeah, this career, this school, that's gonna be going really well for you. So with the elephant, we have the words strength, prosperity, fertility, and wisdom, like I said before. The elephant is rich in lore and legend, with the white elephant being the most sacred. Elephants are venerated in India and Southeast Asia, where they are a symbol of royalty and fertility. Ganesha, um, Ganesha, the Hindu god of wisdom, prudence, and learning, is usually depicted having the body of a man and the head of an elephant. So, yeah, absolutely. I I feel like with this elephant for sure that definitely confirms that like school and career are gonna be really like going really well for you in the next 3 months. And then with the strength card here, so wands is associated with fire, like fire signs in astrology. So Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And I mean, all the signs are strong, but I feel like fire signs, they like make their presence known, and they're like really good leaders, and they are really strong. And I feel like in the next 3 months you might be refining your strength again from whatever this page of swords and the two of cups is mentioning. You're going to be finding your strength again. So yeah, there are a few things that you might not like that are going to happen in the next 3 months, but you do have to realize that you are going to come out stronger and wiser and more successful on the other side. So good luck to pile number 3. Please like, share, and subscribe. Also hit my notification bell so you stay updated on my newest videos. And please comment down below if you resonated with the reading, and if you would like a personal reading, that information is in the description box below. Okay, finally, we are moving on to pile number 4. So pile number 4, you guys chose the deck, the pile with the ruby kyanite. So this is ruby and kyanite mixed together. So ruby helps balance out your, oh, why can't I remember what it's called? Your the first chakra, the it's not called the base chakra, the root chakra. There we go. I'm like, what's the word for it? Helps balance out the root chakra, so you feel balanced and stable and safe in your environments, among other things. And kyanite is blue and is associated with the throat chakra, so communication, expression, um, getting messages from spirit as well. So just a little background. But now I'm going to get into your cards. So, okay. We have the Moon. Ooh. The Four of Wands in reverse. The Fool. That's 2 major arcana there. And at the bottom of this deck, you had the World card in reverse. And you guys also had the Fox Animal Spirits Oracle card, but I will get to that later. So, okay. I want to start with the World card in reverse at the bottom. That was at the bottom of the deck because that just gives like the overall message for the spread. Basically, I see that there's just like, I mean, literally, like your world might be turned upside down right now or in the next 3 months. For whatever reasons, yeah, your world might be turned upside down. I mean, not completely upside down. I don't want to scare you guys. I also see that you might just be like getting rid of old things, of old people, of old ways of living. These are really like big changes that I see. When I think of the World card in reverse, I think of like the world. Okay, this is, I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to scare you guys. This is literally the first thing that came in my head. But I think of like the world ending so it can become new again. Like the world, like there's a bunch of like earthquakes and volcanoes and tsunamis and all this destruction. So after all that happens, the earth like regrows and is renewed, and there's all this greenery and this beautiful land, and the animals are back, and all that kind of stuff. So I feel like that's what's going on. So either you're in this type of energy right now, or that's where you're going to be in the next 3 months. And yes, that sounds scary, but after all that destruction is a beautiful new world. So I just want to keep that in your head. So let's get to the rest of the cards. So I'll start with the Four of Wands. With this Four of Wands in reverse, I feel like there may have been a deception from some friends or some close people around you. Maybe you guys had like a really stable career, or yeah, a really stable career, some really stable ventures, and for whatever reason they just stopped working. Like maybe the people you're working with needed to quit and leave, maybe some people fell sick, just something like that. Just something that you were working towards, whether it be with friends or people that you're close to or related to career, it just it just stopped working for you. But what I do see is whenever there's like a failure, whenever I'm working towards something and for some reason it halts, I take that as just a shift and I need to go in a different direction. And I feel like that's what you guys need to do. You guys just need to go into a different direction here, because you also have the Fool card. The Fool talks about new beginnings. It talks about starting new things and starting new ventures and looking at life like a kid, like an excited someone who's excited and who's never lived life before, and they're just hopeful of all these different possibilities. I think that's how you need to look at life right now, or in the next 3 months as well. You also have the Moon card here, and the Moon, partially it talks about like your subconscious and your shadow side. I feel like your shadow side might be revealed to you, and I'll explain why I just did that in a second. Your shadow side might be revealed to you in the next 3 months. So when I say shadow side, I kind of mean feelings or gifts or different earthly and spiritual matters that have been hidden from you and that you just haven't seen before. Like, I feel like a part of me getting to know my shadow side was Well, part of it was like me getting through like some like tough healing. I feel like that's a part of it too, like getting into some like deep rough healing. But once I got through that, I realized different different uh strengths in my spirit and different gifts in my spirit too. So I feel like that might be coming to you too, because the moon also represents your intuition. I feel like in the next 3 months you're gonna have a much more heightened intuition. You might be seeing things like sparkly orbs. You might be seeing a lot of angel numbers. You might be getting a lot of messages from spirit. Like, one thing I'm thinking of specifically, if you like, maybe you hear a message, like maybe you see a tweet about it, or you hear something in a video, and then you're like talking to someone, they say the same thing. That's spirit trying to tell you to listen up. So pay close attention to things like that within the next coming months. But I was looking so closely at the cards because I've seen the moon card come up in spread so many times, but I didn't notice that there were like two different wolves here. So I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. There's this like white figure wolf that's like howling at the moon, and this dark, this black wolf too, who's just kind of looking and not really doing anything. And I'm also guided to say, if any of you have ever heard the phrase "feed the good wolf," um, I don't. I just watched a video on YouTube about it, and one of my friends actually has a tattoo that says "Feed the Good Wolf" on her shoulder. But basically, it's a Native American tale about how inside of everyone there's two wolves. There's the bad wolf who basically just has a lot of negative energy, um, and tries to like hold you down and hold you back, and can be like in your head, like just like a lot of negative thoughts just running through your mind and stuff. And the good wolf is your positive side. That's the side that that's the wolf that wants to see you happy and succeed and successful. Like, I kind of think of the good wolf as like spirit, as like the universe, or God, or whatever you use, whatever you say. um and and in the story, it talks about you have to defeat the bad wolf, you just have to feed the good wolf. So people think like, well, people think like, in the story, it's like people think to defeat the bad wolf, you have to give him a lot of attention and like feed into him. But instead of feeding into the bad wolf, you just feed the good wolf. You feed into those good thoughts. You try to attract more good thoughts and think more good thoughts and think more good things about yourself. So I feel like you might need to do that too in the next 3 months, because like I said, your life might be turned upside down. um, but that's all about like regeneration and renewal. Like, you are gonna get out of this. So just so you guys know, look at the story about the feeding the good wolf if you feel called to. Um, okay, so let's get in. I haven't talked about your oracle card yet. So you guys have the fox. Some of the words are cunning, sexuality, and creativity. So I'm just going to read the description that's on the card. Like the coyote, the fox is strongly associated with magic, supernatural power, and cunning. In the wild, it exists as the edges of field and forest, and in the mythical realm is a principal mediator between the humans and the spirit worlds. In Chinese folklore, the fox may assume a human shape at the age of 50, and at its 100th birthday, it becomes either a wizard or a lovely maiden. Red foxes, such as the one depicted in this painting, are associated with sexual energy and the creative life force. Some Native American legends speak of a hunter discovering his wife to have a secret fox identity. Okay. Okay, so what am I getting from this card? I'm I'm getting that this Fool card here, like these new adventures, these new things might be about starting new creative ventures. And I like that this card also mentioned magic and supernatural power, because that's what the moon kind of represents too. So I feel like you guys might be getting. Well, I really feel like everyone should get deeper into spirituality and like learn more about magic, because it is interesting. But if if you bring like positivity to magic, it can do positive things for you too. Like it's kind of like a way to will and bend the universe and karma. Like if you do good with it, it'll bring good back onto you and stuff like that. So yeah, I think I'm glad to tell some of you guys to definitely get into magic and learning more about this supernatural. Um, Look up more about foxes. If fox might be some of your favorite animal, that might have reached out to some of you as well. And I actually like this painting a lot, because like if you look at him, he just looks like really like sly and cunning, like the card said, and he's just like sitting there, just like posing like this with this bowl of food, just like, what you gonna do? Like, I don't know. I just like it. Um, I'm actually not done yet. There were two cards that fell out when I was flipping for pile number 4, so I told myself that I would just save those to the end of the reading. So I'm gonna get to those now. We have the 6 of Coins in reverse and the 7 of Cups in reverse as well. So with the 6 of Coins in reverse, I feel like in the next 3 months, this is just for some people. Like I said, this is a general reading. That this kind of relates to the 4 of Wands when I said like you guys had new ventures that you guys were trying to get through and it didn't work. I feel like that's the same thing with the 6 of Coins, that like there were new like money ventures or new investments that weren't working for you, and but also things that you're trying to grow, but just aren't meant to grow right now. Maybe because, like I said, you need a redirection of your energy. So I feel like you need to put your energy into somewhere else. For some reason, I'm thinking about investing. Yeah, like you were investing in some company, or you're gonna invest in some company, and it's not gonna work out, and it's just like just change the direction. Like that's not the company for you. Just try a different one. With the 7 of Cups in reverse, I feel like okay. So the 7 of Cups in the upright, it talks about someone like confused to make a decision and just like having all these options and not knowing what to do. Like literally, it's just this woman with all these cups and just like sitting there and like not really paying attention to any of them, because she's just confused and doesn't know. But with the in reverse, it's like her mind is clear. She's not being clouded by her emotions anymore. She knows exactly where she needs to go and what she needs to do and what she needs to focus on. So I feel like, yeah, this is definitely a key message for a lot of you here. That like in the next 3 months, all this like all everything that's happening leading up to this world card in reverse, to this to this moon, it's all gonna make sense, and you're gonna know exactly which decision you need to make. Because I also feel like you're gonna have a lot of different paths to choose from and a lot of different directions to go in. But in the next 3 months, you're gonna be. I feel like, because if you listen and you actually start getting more into your spirituality, and or not even that, just listening more into your intuition. I don't want to say get more into spirituality. You can get more into whatever religion, whatever thought process, whatever belief system that you want to go into. You do you. But I feel like when it comes to the matters in like and like just in life in general, you're gonna know what decision is gonna be best for you. So yeah, I know that was pretty lengthy. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading and that you resonated with it. Please let me know in the comments down below. Um, Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And if you guys would like a personal reading, that information is in the description box below. Thank you for coming, and I'll see you guys next time.